die geldmagnate? Waar lê die rykdomme van die vaderland? Mandela wil nie 16% aan die volk gee. Hy is nie tevrede met 86%. Hy, voorsitter, maak soos Kalipi en Zulkaats. Hy wil nie vrede hê. Hy wil oorlog hê. As hy oorlog wil hê, dan sal hy oorlog kry.
I'd made a film about the leader in 1991, but Eugene and I just never got on.
Stop it.
Eugene and his followers so disliked me after this film came out that I received a whole bunch of death threats and a threat to bomb my flat. I never imagined in my worst nightmares that 14 years later I'd feel compelled to track down his big white self. You might well think that Eugene and the Afrikaner resistance movement look like something out of Dad's army. But behind the beer bellies and badly trimmed beards, there existed a sinister force that would not be proudly displayed in South Africa's history books. Between 91, when I'd last seen them, and the present day, the AWB caused death and destruction and largely got away with it. Other than blacks, the leader most disliked foreign journalists. He said I looked like a Turk and should be put in the coloured section of town.
Excuse me, Mr. Terre'Blanche.
Yes.
I'm sorry about the, mix-up last
But
night.
listen, my good friend, this is the last time that when of your people, I don't mind whether it's a woman or not, be cheeky with me. You understand it? This is my country, this is my place, this is my day. And last night I said I don't want your people anymore here. This morning you have to speak to me, and the first thing you do is to take photos from me, before you even ask me if you are welcome or not.
Okay.
And this man, I sit in front of God. I tell you people when he can take shots from us. But he's like a bloody monkey. He's hanging on that camera like a monkey in a bloody tree.
He is a monkey. You are a monkey. He definitely is.
My original film was called The Leader, the Driver, and the Driver's Wife. This is JP, the driver.
Fine, thank you. Just tired. Well, I saw him shutting you out. So, apparently he just doesn't like your face today.
And this is Anita, the driver's wife.
He wants to show the state president that they would like their schools to be white. This one's also so. Wat sê jy maak as wat in school kom? Yeah, he'll eat the black when he comes to his school.
That's what he said?
Yeah.
And what did the girls say?
Anyway, back to the present. It's summer 2005, and the reason I'm here is the leader is just out of prison. As I was the last person in the world Eugene would want to talk to, I thought Rita, my producer, might have a better chance of an interview.
Would like to do an interview with us.
But I said no, lady. Please, in God's name. I said no, I am not willingly to give you an interview at this stage after the 6th of December, but not now. Please don't press me to put down this telephone. Listen to me. I'm not going to give you an interview. Do we understand each other? Please don't do it to me. Because I love people and I like ladies like you more than the usual people. But don't press me to be rude. Okay, goodbye.
We drove from Johannesburg to Ventersdorp in the Old Transvaal, where the AWB have their headquarters and where both the leader and JP have their houses. We would eventually get to the leader after much scheming and plotting. The leader was on parole until December the 6th and forbidden to do political interviews and meetings. This is JP's house. JP was, if you remember, in prison for having enough high explosives to demolish an entire city block. And I'm pretty sure JP left me one of the death threats.
We've been talking together about giving JP a new job and house away from Dubai. And I'm hoping we're pushing.
I was surprised to find my film playing with only JP's dog watching.
He's
obviously really interested in this film.
That you were going through a real problem. And that you felt very disillusioned both with the leader and with people.
Hey, Nick.
We noticed that the film wasn't having a big impression on you.
Which one?
My film, because you've left it. You've left it playing while you have a shave.
This is about the third time. Just switch that thing off. This is about the third time that I've watched it now.
For the third time?
Third time. I was really trying to find something to hit you with, but there's nothing left.
So what do you think?
Just switch it off.
What do you think of it?
I think it's a nice film.
You like it?
I enjoy it. Switch off that thing, please.
So why were you so complaining about it the last time?
One thing I'm quite sure of, I'd pick my targets better.
Well, what kind of targets would you go for?
Well, the enemies of our folk. The people that are at the very moment busy selling out our people.
Like who?
Well, I can't at the moment think of any names, but if you want to mention names, maybe people like Flock and FW and Mandela, all the enemies of our folk. And even people from outside our country that want to poke their long noses into our affairs. I'm not sure. I haven't got any targets. But I feel the climate is beginning to be ripe for human life to be taken.
Sorry, man, I didn't expect you to be so early.
Greta Garbo
Did you
dresses.
sleep last night?
I think Greta Garbo gets up quicker than you, JP.
Certainly. Why don't you have a seat?
What a charming sight.
Yeah. Oh, toch, oh, fatty. Shall I put her away, Nick, in the bedroom there?
Did you feel I'd let you down? Because I think when the film was finished and you first saw it here, you were very, very angry with me.
I won't say I was very angry. I was slightly upset. But I won't say I was very angry. I wouldn't have killed you.
Well, didn't
I
you?
wouldn't have left death threats on your phone.
Because
if that's the type of thing you are aiming for.
No,
it wasn't me.
You didn't leave some death threats.
No, I really didn't. Promise you, I never did.
Because it sounded...
It's not my style. Would have been much better for me to hold a knife against your throat now than leaving death threats on your phone. I will never do that. You'd rather have arrange for a bomb to explode near your place than leave a death threat. I think that's a bigger death threat than anything else.
Well, there was, on one of the death threats, there was mention of a bomb.
There was never arranged, was it?
Well, clearly the bomb didn't work. Most of the AWB bombs didn't work.
Yeah, I think they worked quite well. They worked quite well. They were intended not to kill. But those that killed worked just as well as the other ones. As a matter of fact, I don't think there's anything into making a bomb and exploding a bomb. It's easy as pie.
We travelled from Ventersdorp to Ottersdal to visit Anita. JP and Anita are now divorced.